Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. Just dropped into my collection. We have the new Halo Infinite ODST Rookie with drop pod and accessories. This is a new figure. Now it's currently available at Target as of this video. This is the packaging it comes in. Pretty cool looking. It has a nice blast open hatch feature. Includes one figure. Recommended for ages 8 and above. So let's go and take a look at the top of the packaging. I kind of do like this new forest mountain area background that they're using now on these packagings. Looks pretty cool. On the back of the packaging, you can see some of the cross sells for the Series 6 figures and I believe what they call Series 6 2-packs maybe. I haven't seen too many of these in the store. I got a couple of them. I think 3 out of the first Series 6. I'm still looking for one for myself, the big guy. I can't see his name through the camera, but I think these are like the 2-packs. I haven't seen those either anywhere. So if you see them, drop down in the comments, let us know. There's a bottom of the package. Nothing to see but the UPC. If you're looking for these, I found mine at Target. They're like $20 or something plus tax. Not really that hard to find now. There's UPC if you want to go and pause and copy it down. If that helps you track this down. There's the side of the packaging showing the figure in the pod. And the other side is pretty much the same thing. Alright, so let's take a look at it inside the packaging. Here's what the inside of the package looks like and how it's packaged. Alright, here we go. Got the pod and figure outside the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure first. It's pretty cool. I like the black, obviously. It's awesome. This helmet, we have like a dark blue lens, gray stripe across the helmet, black helmet. It's pretty awesome. Chest armor area, we have the pretty much so you get plate carrier, a vest, UNSC there, right there on the front, and then like a off-white color, a little bit of white here, just below those weapons pouches. Pretty cool. A little bit of color here on the waist. On the side, here's some grenades with the blue stripes across them. It's pretty nice. Some more type of grenades here with yellow across there. There's the back of the figure. Just pretty much an all black figure, mostly. On the top half, they do have the armor here on the upper arms. Pretty cool. That's how we have some like gray camo for his forearms and his knee up to like the crotch area. Some pads on the inside there. It's pretty decent. Black cutoff finger gloves. Then we have the boots that are black. Knee pads. All sculpting there. Almost like there's something that plugs in right there. It's interesting. There's the back of the figure. It's not much to the figure. It's kind of just like a black figure. It's really cool. There's a lot of sculpting there, though, at least. If you really think about it, you get these figures and get him for $10, and then you get the pod for $10, so it's not a bad deal. Check out the articulation of the figure here. Got ball joint around. Not getting too much up and down or side to side. Ball joint shoulders. They raise up until the shoulder pads hits the shoulder. 360 elbows. You're not going to get 90 degrees on the elbows, which is pretty much expected with these guys now. These hands, they rotate 360. And they have the in and out on this one. Same for this one. Do have some kind of like diaphragm movement back and forth. It's not too bad. The legs spread about that much. Not much at all. Do have thigh rotation. There are double jointed knees. Mine's kind of stuck a little bit. Might have to heat them up, but it's there. You can see that. Feet pivot down. pivot up. Not too much of a rocker there. And they do rotate around the ankle if you would like. So it's not a bad figure for, if you think about, for 10 bucks. He looks a little short. If I'm used to seeing, I have to check out a comparison with one of the other basic Carter Marines to see how he fares up in height. And here at the end of the video. But he does come with some decent accessories. I can't believe it when I seen it. It's just like backpack. Not too bad. We have like a little handle there on both sides. Looks pretty good. Hole in this back. Fits. No problem there. Pretty decent. I've seen worse for $10. It comes with this thing. Not sure what this is. Some kind of pistol. There's a clip there, obviously. I don't think there's anywhere to put that on his person. I don't know what the hole there is for. Unless this has something to do with it. Nope. Nope. See how well he holds it. It's got a nice big hole. You can stick his fingers in, so that's good. Oh yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Very cool. He does have this weird ankle appearance though. Not sure what's going on with that. The knees are kind of like stuck. I think it says knee pads are kind of make him look like he's in like a hunched position. Or like a kneeled a little bit down on his knees, bending his knees a little bit. Here's his other gun. It looks like it's a silencer, gray and black. I think this is a new to the Halo Infinite line. I haven't seen this before. As of this video, obviously. He has a peg here that goes on his back. See how he holds this weapon. I'll have to go through the front, huh? It's very, no, actually fits. I thought it was in kind of a very wide handle, but for the most part, it doesn't look bad. Due to the sculpt, doesn't let you bend the elbow too far back though. Yeah, you can maybe get it with 2 hands. Oh yeah, that's a plus. That's very cool. It's not too bad. Actually, I'm real more surprised than I thought I was going to be. Here we have the pod. See the size of the pod versus the figure. In front of it we have like a top window, 2 sides, one down like in the middle, and there's a window here underneath. 2 white patches here. Looks like they've been designed so it's like scraped up a little bit on the I think it's on the sticker. I think it's actually painted on. Then we have this logo here. Pretty nice. Then we have just like the steel studs throughout. Dark tint to the window. Here's the top of it. Just sculpting. Front. The side of it. A lot of panel work on this drop pad. Not too bad. It's the back. It's the bottom. Pretty cool. There's the panel that comes off. So it's actually a clear panel. You can clear, but because of the interior, it makes it look darker. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. It's got to the panel. Oh, it's really cool. So inside this thing, we have, it's hard to see in there. So we have, it's pretty detailed. We have a green seat. See if I can get better light in there. A green seat. Some nice sculpting. 2 joysticks. So it looks like there's a lot of room in there. There's like a lot of figures that fit in this, not just your Halo figure. Pretty decent for having a space inside. So before we stuff him in there, he kind of sits kind of like that. If you push too far, yeah, if you push too far, your leg comes off. It's just a ball joint. It's not broken. It just goes back on. It's just the tolerance of the figure because of this side panel here. It really gets in the way of your articulation. It definitely hinders your ability to. I'll have to put that on here in a sec. So when I was putting him together, his leg back on, his torso came off. So he's very pragmatic to like coming apart. But again, it's not broke. It's just it pushes together, and it's just irritating more than anything. See what this looks like real quick, since I can do that feature. Yeah, it comes apart quite easy when you manipulate him a lot. There's the leg up. Be very careful. See, just hitting that piece. See how this came off? It's like really irritating. So I'm gonna try to put this guy back together, stick him in the pod. Okay, got him back together. As you can see, it's pretty well snaps on. And that's it. He's back to where he's supposed to be. So if that happens to you guys, if you decide to buy this, then you'll know this is snapping back on at least. Okay, here he is in the pod. Fits relatively good in there, no problem. He can hold the joysticks, as you can see. Very nice fitting, at least. It looks really cool in there. Huh. Well, inside here, here's those buttons that I ask you to look for in the instructions. I'll show you in a minute. You kind of like gotta push this in and push this up to keep that in place. Hold that down, push up, and then that's the piece that I guess ejects. So I guess these pieces kind of open up. Pretty decent. And then we just take this piece and stuff it back on. Like so. Can't even see the character in there. Okay, there is comparison with one of the other Series 6 single carded figures. You definitely can see he's on the shorter side. Maybe he's more true 1/18 scale than he is, you know, on the upper end of that 4-inch scale. He does look a tad bit shorter. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys on this one. Not feeling a recommendation on this. The pod's pretty cool. The whole mechanism is a little irritating to make it pop out, but it seems to be weird. But the figure is, he looks good. You get decent accessories. He holds accessories pretty well. But otherwise, the figure, he falls apart a lot. So, like the waist and the leg falls off for me. And it's a very like fiddly figure. If you push too far one way, then it pops off. Good thing is it doesn't break and pop right back on. But that is what it is, I guess. I'm myself kind of disappointed. I know what I expect from, you know, some of these Halo Infinite figures. I more or less just collect the Spartans just for, you know, a military perspective, but for my collection. But I mean, he'd be a good background figure, I guess, for me, since I already have him. But I'll leave it up to you guys if you decide you want it or not. Let me know in the comments what you think. If I didn't know all this, if I wouldn't have bought it, but who knows? Whatever. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.